Yeah, first things first. For real, I've been kind of wanting to do this wrestling shit on YouTube for like a minute now. Thing is, I don't know how to do like thumbnails. I don't know how to make my video look like anything but like some dude talking for like 30 minutes. I don't got no guest panel. I don't got no other shit on it. And I know y'all motherfuckers know who I am sometimes. Some of y'all, not sometimes. On fucking WF shit like that or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Like let's do this shit, dog. You know, and it's not like I'm like some mark. It's not like some shit like that. You know, you're talking about one of the greatest wrestling minds ever to grace some stupid fucking forums board. Um, Anyways, let's get on with this shit, man. Cause I don't wanna drag this shit on for like an hour, 2 hours longer, or whatever the fuck like that. All right, dude. It's like Thursday, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a raw review, but really, I was just thinking more about Seth's heel turn and like how they're gonna fuck it up. But and I want to talk about heel turns in general and how it's kind of already fucked up a little bit. But I don't know. Some motherfuckers thinking this Raw sucked. Have y'all been watching the past like 25 Raws? Dog, this Raw was off the chain, dog. Okay, well, it's kind of ironic me saying that, okay, because I really only watched a couple parts of it, but like those parts were like off the chain parts. There's usually only like one like good part. There was like three, so like fucking like 3 times better than anything you've seen in the past. Like what, when the fuck ever, how long? So fuck. Every time I make one of these videos, I'm like coughing and like gagging and shit, dog. I swear I'm not always sick. I'm not a sickly dude or whatever. Okay. Starts off with Triple H and Stephanie. Woo! I made a video like 6 months ago. And first thing I was like, starts off with Triple H, Stephanie. Starts off with Triple H and Stephanie. Okay, I put that shit on mute because I don't like that shit. I got on the interwebs. I did some shit on the interwebs. I don't remember what, because everybody be doing shit on the interwebs, you know what I'm saying? And like, I did some shit on the interwebs, and like, bam, okay, it's over. Evidently, they strapped Brian to the title. And Brian wasn't even there to say anything about it, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Because like, I'm not like a Brian hater or anything, but that dude, like, I don't give a fuck for him. He's vanilla as fuck. He can wrestle like 60-minute Iron Man matches. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't want to see no 60-minute match between anybody on the roster right now. And I don't like the way he wrestles. He can wrestle good, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't like the way he wrestles. And I don't like the way he does the crossface. And the crossface is one of my favorite motherfucking submissions, okay? So fuck that dude. And just fucking like shit. Y'all like chose him to like run WrestleMania 30. And that shit just felt bland as fuck, dog. I mean, shit, WrestleMania 30 was alright. I'm not gonna get into all this shit right now. Anyways, not a Daniel Bryan fan. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so anyways, they stripped him of the title. Now, what the fuck's gonna come of that? What the fuck? Okay, then I think rumored they're making a Money in the Bank ladder match for 6 people to compete for the title. Is there 6 credible motherfuckers on that roster? Is there 6 credible motherfuckers? Okay, we're gonna have like Cena, Randy Orton, possibly Seth Rollins in there. Nah, dude, they can't put Seth Rollins in the Money in the Bank ladder match because he needs to do some shit with Dean or something. That's what I prefer, at least. Anyways, okay, so we've got Randy Orton and John Cena. That's about it, dog. In Money in the Bank ladder match, okay? Because y'all created this superstar, Daniel Bryan, who's fucking, I mean, it's no offense, like, he got some shit happen to him, whatever. I wish he could, I wish that shit didn't happen. I'm not going to say I wish he could be here because I don't give a fuck about him, but I wish that shit didn't happen, but, like, it's like, is that really, dude, you want to put all your time and investment in, like, why not just like push like fucking 5 other dudes and like give him a little push instead of like this mega push thing. I mean, I get the fans were behind him or whatever, but like, come on, man. You didn't have to wrestle 2 matches at WrestleMania. You could just wrestle one. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so Daniel Bryan's out, so we got John Cena and Randy Orton. That's good shit right there. Anyways, alright, some other shit happened on Raw. I don't know what happened. I think, The Miz tagged with Cody Rhodes or some shit like that. If he's not, he's rumored to. Wait, no, tagged with Goldust. He's rumored to. Also, what the fuck is going on with that storyline? And what the fuck is up with the heel turns lately? I'm gonna get to that later. Okay, yeah, dude, nothing. Nothing. I don't know. Put my TV on mute for that too or some shit. I think the Usos did a tag match. I think, oh, fucking Sheamus and, Sheamus had a match with somebody. Whoever the fuck's the Intercontinental Champion right now, I don't pay attention to that shit either. It's just bullshit, dude. I don't pay attention to half the shit anymore, dog. I don't know, man. So I want to do a review on it, right? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about the parts of Raw I did watch and did care about. Alright, okay. I'm gonna try to keep this like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna hurry up. Alright. Seth came out. Well, actually, Dean came out, and Dean cut a pretty good promo. Dean cut a really good promo, man. Like, I don't know, like, I hope they keep moving forward with his promos. That was his big face promo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that might be like the extent about they're gonna let him work the mic. But I hope is some people, like, when he walked through Gorilla or whatever, I hope people were like, hell yeah, dude, whatever, yeah, like, shit, that's cool. And like, are they gonna give him more mic time because he needs more mic time? Okay, people are saying, Reigns had to follow it up with whatever. It doesn't give a fuck because no one really knows what Ambrose can do on the mic. Watches WWE, but probably goes to most WWE events. And he did a good job on the mic, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like Moxley like spectacular or even like Ambrose and FCW spectacular. He just delivered a good, hot promo. And Reigns had to follow that up, so that's not that hard, whatever. And Reigns did a good job too in his little promo, whatever. The night was about promos too. See, that's something you don't get with Daniel Bryan's on the show. That's something you don't get. Okay, and the promos are cool. I like promos, so I'm gonna hold off on that for a minute. I'm gonna hold that thought, shove it deep down, and take it away. Okay, I'm gonna take it away. All right. So they cut those promos. It's pretty hot shit. Dean was like, Dean was like, you know what Dean was like if you're watching this already. It was pretty hot shit. Roman said some shit. He referenced Game of Thrones. Man, Roman is cheesy as fuck in his promos, though. No lie. Okay, and let's see. They're fucking like shit. And then some other shit matches happen. I don't watch them because honestly, I can watch like good wrestling like other places. Like these matches in WWE Raw are like shit mostly. I remember Sheamus having a decent match with someone though, so like tell me that too. I guess I can just YouTube it, whatever. But he had a decent match. Sheamus has been delivering on these little Raw matches. I'll watch a match with him in it on Raw these days. Anyways, back on topic. Some match happens. Okay, Seth comes out to explain his heel turn. Okay, his heel turn. See his heel turn. Sorry for doing that. I'm not even thinking about viewers right now. I'm just kind of talking to my computer. His heel turn was decent. It was cool and everything, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at that point, anything's gonna feel like a big deal because the Shield is such a big deal. The Shield is fucking cool. So like, I mean, just turn him on a whim like that, I think they were doing it to draw more viewers, which is always the wrong thing to do something for. you know, I mean, look at Russo's booking. Drew people. What the fuck did it do from on a longevity basis? It was horrible. God, like it's. But anyways, so it was kind of like vaguely similar, like some WCW run in or some WCW heel turn. Like I'm not lying, but it was a big deal because it was a Shield, and they've been built up so properly. Whatever way they decided to turn him was gonna like have an impact on people. It was gonna be a swerve. So you know, it was a bad heel turn, but it made it through and it survived and it thrived because the Shield has been booked so good lately. Not because it was a good time for him to turn heel. Well, I mean, it could have actually been a good time for him to turn heel, but they just needed to plant a little more seeds before then. And that's where it's not going to make sense. Seth is saying he never wanted to be a part of the show, never wanted to do these things or whatever. He built a creation to destroy people that he's later going to join. And he decided to stay with them a year and a half, even though he didn't like them. You know, man. Like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't even be with, like, a girlfriend for that long if I didn't like them, much less a bunch of other greasy-ass, oiled-up dudes in, like, combat vests. Whatever, but it's done. Seth is heel. It doesn't really make sense, but Seth's delivery on the promo was nice also. You know what I'm saying? All these guys can talk. All these guys can talk. It's nice. It's very nice when you can talk and you can sell a story. That's a nice thing that a top guy should have. And a top guy should have those qualities. Brian. So good shit again, dude. Good delivery, but the substance, the material is kind of iffy. But the story's kind of that way, you know. Like it's like whatever, man. People have turned for less there, dude. Like Seth sitting down in that chair, it kind of reminded me of Eddie's heel turn when Eddie took the chair, sat down. Like, why did you make me do it, Ray? And like you know, like. That didn't really make sense either. He just walked out on Ray for like 2 weeks in a tag match, and then was like, "Oro levato," and then that was like, yeah. But he was like the best heel, one of the best heels that I've like ever seen. So like this even makes more sense than that, and I really like that heel run. So you know, you just gotta pay not too much attention to the actual turn itself in WWE because that's just how heel turns are most of the time. Punk's heel turn, good God, he tried to make sense of that, and look what it got. It got like 4 months of like the same promo over and over again. You know, you just gotta let it go. You just gotta push it down and move forward. Let it go. Okay. So for everybody who doesn't like it, doesn't do shit like that, just think about the run. The heel turn itself, push it down, let it go. Okay. And let's see what else happened. Oh, John Cena joined the show. That's what's up. That's what's fucking up, dog. I mean, it makes sense from a kayfabe point of view because they were tagging against the Wyatts. John Cena is actually just picking on the Wyatts at this point because he has beat them like to shit like 90 times by now. Like, Bray obviously can't do shit about him. Why is this feud still going on? Is this going to be a WrestleMania and SummerSlam feud? Like, fuck that, dude. It wasn't even a good WrestleMania feud. It should have ended at WrestleMania with Bray going over at WrestleMania. On the grandest stage of them all, someone putting him over, like someone had trips due for him at WrestleMania. If he really wants to put Bray over, but he's not. So this shit's going on. I don't know. And fucking John Cena in the Shield, holy fuck, I thought I was done with WWE at this point. If you can't tell from my video, I basically kind of am. So, anyways, some motherfuckers need to get on here and tell me how to do thumbnails and get in my reviews with me, and I'm gonna start watching WWE again with y'all, like for real. And then, basically it. You know what I'm saying? It's basically it. I don't really have much more to say other than heel turns, push him down, move on. And WWE, shit. You guys wanted Daniel Bryan as a top guy. Cool, you're going to get him back whenever he gets back from no surgery. He's going to suck dick, and you're going to miss the Shield running the show. Because Shield's going to run the show. Okay? Oh, yeah, the WWE Championship picture. No idea what's happening there. I kind of don't give a fuck either because they obviously have no idea either. There's nothing really that can happen there. Kind of don't give a fuck about that. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, though. That needs to happen. Make it fucking happen. Don't know if it will or not, though. So, that note, yeah, man. Alright, peace.